Hey, in case you missed it, this is what we talked about last Sunday at Anchor. Smoke is everywhere right now, isn't it? It's because these fires that are raging around us, ranging around Rainier and Oregon, all over Washington. It's the fire season, so we're used to it. We're used to the smoke that's all around us. It begins to color our perspective of reality. As we go out, there's a tint on reality. It begins to affect our health. If we stay out in it too long, it begins to negatively affect us. It's everywhere. We open the windows, we go outside, we look outside, smoke. And it's all because of these fires. But you and I both know we experience fires and smoke more often than just in the fire season. I'm not talking about fires anymore as we know them. I'm talking about the fires that we open our news feeds to see, the looming climate crisis, the impending market crash, the coming political scandals that's just right around the corner. We're used to these fires. And these fires, they create a smoke in our life. They put a tint on our perspective. They negatively affect our health. And they lead us to a sense of hopelessness. And we have to ask ourselves the question, with these day-to-day fires, this day-to-day smoke, who's gonna put them out? Can we just pretend like they'll go away? Positive mental attitude, baby. If we just believe positivity, the smoke will go away? I don't think so. Is it progress? If we progress enough as individuals or societally, can we escape the fires and the smoke? Well, it's hard to collectively come together and put out fires when we are all having contradictory understandings of what the fire is and who needs to be put out or what needs to be put out. So it's not progress, is it politics? As we've seen recently in the news, royalty, it comes and goes. Queens, kings, prime ministers, presidents, they come and go to either be dethroned by death or time. So is it politicians? I don't think so. I don't think I need to prove that to you either. So who is going to put out the fires? Where is our hope? Well, as Jesus followers, we put our hope in the King of Kings, the King above all queens, kings, prime ministers, and presidents. We put our hope in Jesus, who is seated at the right hand of the Father in heaven on his throne, not to be dethroned by death or by time, but who remains unlimited in his power, unlimited in his reach. We put our hope in our coming King Jesus. See, that's the beautiful thing, is he's not some distant thing. He's not off in the distance. No, he says he will return, and that's what we talked about on Sunday in 1 Thessalonians. As Paul was writing to followers of Jesus who were saddened by the fact that they had lost loved ones who loved Jesus, and were asking the question, where the heck are they now? And Paul writes to them saying, there is a King, Jesus, who has conquered death, who is conquering brokenness and sin, and who is conquering our hopelessness, who will return and restore all things, wipe away all tears, and make all things right. You see, this is who we put our hope in. We don't put it in ourselves. We don't put it in progress. We don't put it in politics. We put our hope in our coming King, who will restore and who will return, because that's what he promised. And he is a man of his word. So church, let us be encouraged by this truth and extend that encouragement to those around us. We have a coming King. He will return and he will restore.